And now, from your local election headquarters, the only locally produced political talk show discussing the issues that matter to you. This is Big Country Politics on KTAB.
Thanks for being here for this week's edition of Big Country Politics. I'm Travis Ruiz. First, in our eye on Abilene, right now the Development Corporation of Abilene is lending a hand to the city to help restore some of the rundown streets we hear about so much and drive on. That hand that we're talking about is the DCOA, and they're worth around $1.5 million. KTAB's Jessica Rain explains what this all is adding up to.
Well, it's no secret roads in Abilene could use a little TLC.
I mean, there's a lot of roads that we need fixing.
First the city and now the Development Corporation of Abilene answering the public's cry for better roads. Providing $1.5 million annually for the next 3 years to fix what's broken.
What this does is it sort of, hopefully sends the message to the public that if we have the dollars available, we're going to try to expend them and expend them the best and most prudent way that we can.
And one of the roads the city is looking to use that money for, Ridgemont Drive. Some restaurant owners in the area saying they're excited for a possible improvement.
If it can bring more business here, go for it. I drive on Ridgemont every day and I have no problem with it, but there's always things that can be fixed, and I think that's awesome.
Others saying the money should be spent somewhere else. The problem with that, the DCOA funding comes with a catch.
Now there's no question, there's other streets that are in much worse shape than Ridgemont, right? But they don't qualify because they have a significant less amount of commercial frontage than, say, Ridgemont or some other streets.
So in order to use this money, a street must be 1, mostly commercial, and 2, not already on the list of projects funded by the street maintenance fee. Therefore, the choice, Ridgemont Drive.
This was an opportunity that we felt we wanted to try to seize and take advantage of, and hopefully it comes forward as a very good project. We think it will.
A project on top of a long list hoping to get a kickstart on improving streets and making that drive to work a little less bumpy. In Abilene, with coverage you can count on, Jessica Rank, KTAB News.
And that Ridgemont project could cost about $1.6 million. The DCOA will cover $1.5 million, and the rest will be funded by the street maintenance fee. For a full list of the other street projects being considered this coming year, head to the KTAB website, bigcountryhomepage.com. All right, KTAB is your local election headquarters, and May 4th is the date for the municipal elections across the Big Country and right here in Texas. And in just a couple of days, the last couple of days, people have been filing for places 5 and 6 on the Abilene City Council. In Abilene, there are plenty of ways to get involved in local government, not limited to the elections. Here's KTAB City reporter Nathan Grieve.
If you didn't vote, you don't have any grounds to complain, because you didn't give any input as to who would be making these decisions that affect us, be they taxes, laws, or anything else the government is charged with doing for us, the people.
That's the stance of the Taylor County Republican Party, but if you want to play a more active role in the decision-making process, there's still plenty of opportunity.
There are 31 boards and commissions that individuals can choose to volunteer with, and on the City Secretary's office website, we do have a vacancy report.
Maybe an elected position is what you're after. Kyle McAllister's 5th place on the council and Steve Savage's 6th place are both on the ballot this summer. Representatives with the party of your choice can lend a helping hand.
We're always happy to help those who are interested in taking a bigger step into participation. We're happy to help them and maybe show them some of the ropes and to avoid some of the pitfalls. We don't want to learn everything in the school of hard knocks, right?
Now, on the other hand, you may not be sure if you want to be involved at all, but if you're just starting to consider public service, there's a golden opportunity to find out more. The Abilene Academy.
That's something that is being spearheaded by Mindy Patterson. She's our deputy city manager, and so it's a really good opportunity to learn a lot about the city itself, the services, the facilities.
Elections, boards, volunteering, or just voting. There are plenty of ways to take a role in how your city works. In the city of Abilene, with coverage you can count on, Nathan Grieve, KTAB News.
And representatives from the Taylor County Democratic Party were not available to speak with us, but they also offer ways to get involved in local government. The need for folks to get involved exists in every community in the Big Country. And keeping with our election coverage, Wednesday, as we just talked about, was the first day citizens could file to run for Abilene City Council. Place 5 and 6 here in the Key City are up for grabs. A Hardin-Simmons University graduate and now HSU employee is looking to represent the city of Abilene as City Council Place 6. The Director of Chapel and Spiritual Formation at HSU, Dr. Travis Craver, calls Abilene home, saying he wants to return what Abilene has given to him and his wife by serving the community. As a young candidate, Dr. Craver believes his age can only help his work as an elected official.
I'm younger, but at the same time, I'm a family man. I'm a young family. I have a lot of investment, as well as all citizens of Abilene, but I bring a different perspective, a different lens that can only hopefully enhance and make collaboration better throughout the city.
Several of Craver's supporters joined him in the City Council chambers when he made that announcement on Wednesday, just before completing that official paperwork. And Abilene City Councilman Kyle McAllister has officially filed for re-election. McAllister filed for re-election on Wednesday. He currently holds the Place 5 position. Election day, as we just said, is May 4th, and we will have all your local election results and analysis in the months to come. All right, keeping with our eye on Abilene, Abilene Regional Airport has a new website and it's ready for takeoff. After 6 months of planning and designing, what the city is calling the new and improved site is now online. It features new features for air travelers along with fresh graphics. The site now streamlines navigation to serve up more services, information, and benefits from food and gift information, car rentals, transportation to and from the airport, and more. The website is now also mobile friendly.
You just have to stay up with. You have to stay fresh with it. You got to make sure that you are making that experience, not just physically here at the airport, but also in the World Wide Web.
Weather alerts and the airport's VIP rewards program are also included on the site. And on the bottom of your screen, it's iflyabi.com. All right, still to come here on Big Country Politics, a look forward to how politics might play out this year on the Abilene City Council. Dr. Paul Fabrizio with McMurray University is here. We're back in 2 minutes.